back. The first Jurassic Thoughts podcast of 2026. Dan, how was your New Year's Eve, buddy?
Eventful. And
To
yourself?
say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel like New Year's has you have these grand expectations, like you feel the need to go out and never quite lives up to it. But this one was actually, although, ups and downs, but it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, good to hear, man. You were Toronto, right? Like downtown?
That's right. Dublin. And
Dublin.
Then the night got a little out of hand after that. But
It usually does.
yeah, Dublin was good, though.
Well, at least you got out, man. So we were up north, and we were at my cottage, planning to go to Blue Mountain Village, and it was legitimately like an orange squall blizzard warning. I drove to the grocery store to get like dinner stuff at like 6, and from my cottage to the grocery store, it's literally a 2-minute drive. And that was like hard. That was literally like a treacherous drive. I couldn't like brake that quick. I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. Like it was just a joke. So then we go back, and all the girls are getting ready, and we're like, all the boys are kind of like, fuck, like this is like we're worried about how like the Uber's getting there in one piece. We're worried about, well, if like midnight or 1 a.m. comes and all the Ubers are like, oh, the weather's way too bad, like how are we gonna get home? So we're like, okay, we have like drinks here, like the best course of action is to just stay here. So then like we broke the news, and it went over like pretty well. We still like did some fun, we dressed it up, like we put on like our nice shit, we popped champagne outside at midnight and stuff. So it was a fun night. The worst part was that we had to pay tickets for the bar we were going to, so that was just money down the drain.
Yeah,
But
Cuddy wasn't too happy about that.
actually, Cuddy he was like the first one saying, no, we should just stay in.
Well, just the soak in general, I think.
Yeah, everyone was unhappy about the soak. But
Yeah.
yeah, they were supposed to have like fireworks at midnight at Blue, got canceled. They had outdoor like music, got canceled because of the weather. It was just I don't know if you've seen a bad squall night up north, but it's pretty dangerous and scary. So
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Well, we would have liked to go out, and we were excited for it. It just wasn't in the cards with the weather being what it was.
No, I was driving back from a cottage a couple of years ago, and it was like legitimately, it was supposed to be 2.5 hours, like no traffic and like good weather, and it actually ended up being 6 hours in a snowstorm.
Yep.
And I was going 40 the whole way, like where everyone's
Hazards
hyping each other 'cause
on.
you just can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, brutal, dude.
Brutal. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Raptors had a pretty interesting week. There's another strong week. Went 2-1 again with wins over Orlando and Atlanta, with a weird Nuggets loss in between. We'll start on December 29th versus Orlando. Raptors won 107-106. I know I was busy this game. I forget what I was doing. I was just busy at home, and you were like texting me throughout the game, and then you're just like, haha, like Paolo isn't that guy, because the game ends with Paolo missing a game winner at the buzzer. Raps win by 1. It was a good look. First takeaways, first thoughts from the Magic game before we sort of dive into the stats.
Coming off a back-to-back from Golden State. Not that this was a trap game, but because we're at home. But not an easy win, especially a hard-fought OT winner.
100%.
Really slow start. Did not look good. Outscored us by 11 in the first quarter. Matched them in the second.
My first note was a little hungover from the Golden State game, so definitely agree with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at the box score, like none of our starters finished with 20. I think BI had 17, which was the most out of their starters. But huge game from Shed. Grady finally put his big boy pants on.
He carried us the first half, man.
He did. Well, he
Carried
scored
us
15 in the first half and finished with 15. So, but to be fair, limited minutes, and he actually did. He was still impactful in the second half, despite not scoring. But yeah, just big bench game. Lots of good shots from Jacoby. Good defense. really hard fought win. We earned this one down the stretch, so this was nice to see because normally we choke. So
Yeah.
big one for sure.
Yeah, so overall stats, definitely a rock fight game. We shot 39% from the field. Orlando was just above us at 41, so both teams struggling field goal wise. We had our bad quarter in the first, like you said, like 18 points, and then Orlando ran out of gas in the fourth. They only put up 12 in the fourth in a game they lost by one. So definitely a quarter they'll look back and kick themselves for if the final standings is like they needed a game here and there. Like this one is like definitely going to be highlighted. 3-point shooting was even worse for both teams. They shot 28%. We shot 24%. That feels like a season low to me, Dan. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I don't know if I remember a 23.5% before. Free throws were even. We had 29. They had 27. So that kind of evened out. In terms of like stats that may have swayed the game, we had a plus 16 advantage in points in the paint and a plus 24 advantage in fast break points. So we really built up. But that's how we got back in the game, was just attacking the rim and running, getting out on the break. Any of those stats like really? I mean, this was like a very much muddy ass game offensively for sure.
Very muddy. And also welcome Mo Bamba. He didn't have his best game.
What he played? 4 minutes,
2 fouls,
yeah,
minus 9. So
minus 9 in 4 minutes.
He did get a block though, so thank you,
Yeah.
Mo. Shows the rim protection. It's growing pains. Obviously, he's gonna take some time to integrate him into the defense, but nice to see him.
Or we'll cut him in
after
like
the
a
signing.
week when the contract's about
That's
to get
also a
guaranteed
possibility.
or whatever. Yeah,
That's right. No, you're right. Grimy game. But good teams win this one, and we did just that. So
I believe this was the day 2 we got the Jakob update, which is now like week to week, which to be honest, it basically has been, but they've just been like weirdly pussyfooting around it and being like, no, he might play like day to day, like we'll see, he'll warm up and see. But I'm kind of glad they put a longer like rest time on it, because it's just been we've talked about so much about how frustrating his season's been. Some box score highlights, like you said, Shed was our leading scorer, 19, 4, and 5, 8 of 15 off the bench, just huge for us. And that was huge because Quick, one of his worst games, he's had some pretty bad ones, but 4 points, 2 of 12 from the field. He was minus 18, so really, really bad. Ingram, not great, 17 and 9, but he was 7 of 22 and 0 of 6 from 3. Scotty
did have some big
double-double.
shots in the fourth.
Yep.
Okay.
Scotty double-double, 13 and 11, 3 stocks. Sandro, 13. And yeah, like we said, Grady had a great first half. That was one of my notes. And then, like you said, he went scoreless in the second, but we were really drowning in the first half, and he was the one keeping us afloat. So definitely hat tip to him for keeping us in it. For Orlando, Anthony Black continued his really big breakout year, 27 points from him. And Powell had a triple-double, 23, 15, and 10, but albeit missing the game winner that would have won the game. So I'll definitely take that trade.
Tundos. Yeah. This game just kind of reminded me how much I hate Desmond Bain.
Talks a lot of shit, man.
It's just like, you're not that good. Like, it's one thing if you're Dylan Brooks.
Dan, he just went for 4 first-round picks. Not many guys.
That must mean he's good. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my mistake. I don't understand like how guys that are like Desmond's an above-average player. I'll give that to him, but he's never been an all-star.
Never been all-star.
He'll never be an all-star. And I just like, where do you get this confidence? Like, you're built like a dinosaur. His arms are like, the size of whatever, like Grady's last name. And I don't know. I just don't get where he gets this confidence. Like Dylan Brooks, that's his persona. It's a bit of an act. Like Desmond is literally a fuck, and that's just who he is.
Those Memphis teams, man, they all got into it together.
I guess so. I think he's a negative for them, though. Like, I think I know it's still early, like not even halfway through the year yet, but I think
he had a terrible start.
Fuck.
He had a really bad start. I think he's been better lately.
but
But I mean, when
the
you're
four
attached to
first,
four first, exactly, man,
yeah,
exactly.
high
It's like
expectations,
how
and they're
Bridges
like
went for
fifth.
5 for like the Knicks, and that was like a whole thing. So
But at least Bridge is an Iron Man. Bridge is a good locker room guy.
yeah,
He's a good chemistry. Like I feel better about the Knicks giving up 5 for Bridge, especially because they're already going to be good for the next little while, and then Orlando already injury riddled. 4 firsts.
yeah,
Man.
that's the thing with this team, man. Their injuries have just sunk them during the Powell Franz era, because even though they've been on the same team for 3-ish years now, it feels like each year they've had extended absences where one of them's out each time.
Yeah.
But if Anthony Black's like jump is real, dude, like, and then you get Suggs back. Suggs did not play in this game. Franz did not play in this game. Like, they'll have a nice, if they all, and that's been their whole thing. They haven't been able to stay healthy, but if they can get healthy for the playoffs, not a great team I'd want to play like first round for sure.
No,
I wouldn't
and
want,
that is a
not want to play
matchup
them.
for us. If we finish
Oh,
4,
yeah.
they can easily.
No, this was a nice
I think
test
Cleveland's
game.
going to climb a bit more for sure. Yeah, it is.
This was a nice test game. Like, we didn't have RJ, they didn't have Franz and Suggs, and Yak for us as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, first time we saw them, obviously went down to the wire. There's so much talk on Raps Twitter about like Scotty versus Paolo, like who would you rather have? It's a whole debate with Orlando Twitter. It's always like brought up when we play. I mean, Paolo definitely had the better game, but Scotty got the win in this one. So
It's a hard say because they do different things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's what you need. Another thing that I thought was so funny watching the game, and I don't know if you picked up on this. He didn't play a lot, but Goga, every time
My
something
guy.
goes wrong, yeah, your guy. Every time something goes wrong for the Magic, he has this outward like defeatist expression where he's like, "Fuck." It's literally like a turnover happens. He's like, he gets so annoyed over like the most like, just like day-to-day things. It's so funny.
That's fun.
I don't know.
That's
I thought
good.
that was yeah.
Go
It was
with his
also,
like long hair, his man bun now. It's crazy.
I know. Holy
Yeah.
shit, looks like a caveman.
So funny.
Yeah, it was funny too because Goga and Mamu, I think the only 2 Georgian players that I know of in the league, squaring off against each other. So it's a little storyline.
Yeah, a little thing. I thought Jacoby really sparked the fourth quarter. He got a couple turnovers. Dude, Jacoby's great when the double comes, but the second guy's like sneaking up on the guy with the ball, trying to like poke it loose. Jacoby's great at picking his spots. I thought he really got the energy going in the fourth to steal this one. So, like we said, though, another BI shot right before Magic got the ball for Paolo, where it was just BI ISO Dan, and he couldn't put it down. In a game, he was 7-22. You might want Darko to try and be a bit more creative, but Darko is steadfast in being like, no, the Brandon Ingram double team ISO 2-pointer, that's our shot late. He keeps doing it. We're lucky we got the stop on Paolo, or else I feel like you and me would have been talking about that to probably start off this game. But anyway.
Yeah. It's funny, too, just really quick, looking back, on the note of Jacoby, looking back at the 2024 NBA draft, I feel like if you do a redraft, Jacoby probably goes top 10 now, because he was 19. And it actually wasn't...
I'd have to look.
Well,
I'd have to look.
It's still really... very early on into their careers, these guys, but...
For sure, obviously, yeah.
This was supposed to be a shit draft, if you remember. Like, this was like the next year...
Well, we'll talk about
Reese
Risache for last night, because every time I watch the Hawks, dude, he does not stand out to me like at all.
He gets more raw and raw, I feel like, as the days go on. But no, I mean, like, if you want to quickly go through it, like, a couple notables, like Sar, Castle, Klingon's been good, Edie,
Shepherd,
Buzella, Shepherd, Kalel Ware.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like, Connect's a fucking bum.
Yeah,
like to me, Keyshawn George went 24, but yeah, Jacoby, he's probably
Keyshawn
10,
above
so
Jacoby
like,
for sure.
I feel really good about that pick.
He's definitely a rotation player, which some of the guys from that draft so far have not shown to be.
No.
And we've said for so long, like, the archetype for him is so easy to see. It's on ball defender, like great point of attack defender who can shoot threes. Like that. That's a really helpful NBA player, and you can definitely see like his growth this year. It's been up and down, but when he's in his good stretches, like it's really encouraging to see.
No, yeah, I'm high on him. I think he's a perfect player for what we need. Of course, there's better players that probably went a little bit past him, but Yeah, no, I think he'll grow with the team, and he seems like a good personality, like fit with us as well.
Really quick, who says no?
Yeah,
And don't think about picks, but just player wise, Giannis for Paolo. Who says no?
just 1-for-1.
No, like Orlando would have to do picks too. But as like is there a better player asset the Bucks could get for a Giannis trade than Paolo?
I think there's a better package. I would take two.
Okay,
really
but
good
player
players over
asset, player asset.
I mean, Paolo's probably gonna be the best one they're gonna get, unless Şengün's in a trade, and then you really have a debate. But yeah, I would say Paolo's gonna be the best player. But if like OKC is like, here's like 4 young guys that don't play for us, but are all top 10
OKC's like
past
6
3
and
years.
5 in their last 11 games. They're
That's why
treading
Giannis
water right
trade
now.
might be brewing. I don't know.
I would
They
love
have the best
that.
package.
That'd be
Dude,
so
I actually
funny.
want that. I want
Yeah,
that.
I know
because
you're
we can
you're
get
all
off
aboard the
iHeart
OKC
money.
train. I know you are.
I like OKC, man. How could
Yeah.
you not?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't, but
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah. No, you're right. I think Paolo is the best 1-for-1 that I could think of, at least.
Yeah,
That makes
it's
sense for the
definitely
teams.
when listening to other stuff like that idea that's been floated is very interesting. I can see why both teams do it. The age difference is like the huge thing from Milwaukee's sense, is being like, okay, Paolo has been good. I'd argue maybe a touch underwhelming from when he got drafted. He's been, good. I think people think, because it was like, oh, this is the next LeBron. Like people were like, this game's LeBron. Like he's a young.
But don't we
LeBron.
always romanticize like the first overall pick with like, this is going to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like-
Like Ben Simmons was like, if he gets a jumper,
Yeah,
LeBron 2.0 for sure. So yeah, I'm not like, Paolo's been good. I'm not saying he's been a bust at all, but I feel like there's people expect like a level up that you could get to.
Yeah.
So that'd
I think
be a
he's been
really
the best player
interesting
in that
idea.
draft. So. Like,
Because him, Chet,
It wasn't a
Jabari,
great
top 3,
draft.
right?
yeah. And I think he's the best. And then it like shade off.
Yeah, and there was a big debate over him and Jabari for number 1. I remember.
I
that.
remember. And then Jabari ended up
Yeah.
going 3. I'm glad OKC stuck with Chet though. But
All right, anything else Magic game, or are you good to go?
yeah, let's head on to Denver.
All
Let's go
right.
Sky high.
December New Year's Eve versus the Nuggets. Very weird game. The Nuggets were without, so Jokic got hurt the game before this one in Miami. So we were chatting about how like when we went to Golden State game, we bought the Steph ticket, like the tickets like the day before, the day of, when we knew Steph was going to play. Feel badly for people who were very excited to see Jokic, bought their tickets early, and then he gets hurt. Really sucks. But if they were Denver fans, they got the win without Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Cam Johnson, Jokic, and then Valanciunas got hurt like halfway through, which he was actually dominating
Still
us.
dogged us.
Yeah. Well, what a surprise! A huge center, a post center, we have no answer for. Nuggets win 106-103. We had the heartbreak at the end where Ingram hits the 3 at the buzzer. Crowd goes crazy, bench goes crazy. They review it, and his fingertips are still on the ball. No good. Raps lose by 3.
Glorilla was not happy.
Give me first thoughts, takeaways from Denver game.
See, if Ingram actually hits that shot and it goes to OT, I think we do win.
You would hope the Peyton Watson,
I mean,
Jamal
JV's
Murray
out.
2-man game.
Yeah.
Would
They also
do some
ran an
stuff.
8-man rotation in this game, Sam. Like, they were not deep at all.
It's a really bad
Spencer-
loss. It's a really bad loss.
It's a heartbreaker because this
Yeah.
is a team, like, you would consider this a loss in the regular season, like a schedule loss in the regular season, but because
And then
Jokic is
Nikola
out,
goes
we can
out,
make
and
ground.
we're like, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, fuck, guys. And we came off such 2 hard-fought wins, too. Like, so we had such momentum coming into this.
Well, dude, I definitely think it's like, oh, Jokic is out too. Aha, we're laughing. Like
we're going to
that
be
type of
chilling.
thing.
Yeah. And if
And
you
we're
look
just
at the
we have
Bucks-
not we don't have enough like wins over the last couple of years to have that mentality at all. Like we cannot be like, oh
No.
Jokic
Can't
is
take any
out.
team
We
lightly.
got this, boys. Like night off tonight.
We've
No,
lost to
not at all.
we lost to the Hornets twice. We've lost to the Nets. And we've lost to the
the
Wizards. We
Wiz, the
cannot have-
Nets. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
we can't have that mentality. So,
Exactly.
although I'll say the starters didn't play bad, the bench let us down a ton. Like 0 for
Yeah.
5 from Sandro. That's his worst game by far.
Yep.
He was like invisible, dude. And he only played
Yeah.
12 minutes, so obviously Darko didn't feel comfortable having him out there that much. I like what CMB did defensively. He had 4 stocks, but 3 for 11.
Yeah, I think he's taken a step
Atrocious.
in the last couple of weeks, CMB man, especially
Yeah,
on the boards. Like he's in the weeds every time it seems on a shot.
yeah. Well,
That's
he's just a
encouraging.
big body, man. Like
Huge,
he
dude,
covers
yeah.
so much space in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, it was a bench letdown. Grady, as high as that 15-point game was against Orlando, he falls.
As high as that half was. Let's just say half.
Yeah,
half
well,
was.
he didn't get a lot of minutes in the second half. I'm gonna go with game. I'll give that to him. But 12
Okay.
minutes in this one, 0 for 2, -7, and then the rest of the bench was just fucking awful, man. Like everyone played bad. So that's kind of what costed us.
Yeah.
Scotty had another killer game. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, and Bi played great as well,
Scotty
man.
did well. Yeah, and then quickly another lackluster one. So we can get used to that. It's looking like a trend.
Yeah. I'll read team stats. So Nuggets 43% from the field. Again, a terrible shooting game from us, 37%. So that would have been that's 2 in a row. And I guess we broke out against the Hawks the next game because we had 2 crap games in a row, so we really broke out of it. Nuggets shot 29% from 3. We were 27%, so again, just abysmal. Here's the swing stat of the game. Nuggets had 34 free throws to our 21. They made 11 more free throws than us in a game we lost by 3. That's the game right there. All the other stats like were pretty close. Nothing really that like it's like, oh, this was like a huge component of the game. Like you said, stats wise, the starters played very nicely for us. Ingram 30 piece, 11 of 21, 5 threes as well. Very nice from him. Scotty, triple double, 20, 14, 10. He was a positive, as was RJ. BI and Ochai were not, but not like too far in the negative. Quick, again, has the points. Shot it terribly, though, 5 of 16. So that wasn't great. Ochai again started. Didn't really do much anything this game. Only played 11 minutes. RJ, I think, started to shake off the rust a bit more, which then coincided with the Hawks game. We'll touch on it in a sec. So that's good to see. Like the game we went to, the Golden State game, he looked rusty. This was better. And then obviously the Hawks game, he looked great. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. This was a bench loss. Like CMB was our best guy off the bench, and he was 3-11 from the field, you know? So it's we didn't get enough there. Valanciunas, dude, in 23 minutes, 17-9, just absolutely cooked us. 5 of 6 from the field. And he had 4 stocks. He had a steal and 3 blocks, dude. So he was just cooking us in the first half.
And I know you said the free throw thing, and yes, that definitely was a decider. But part of me is also like it shouldn't matter if they get 10 more free throws because they don't even have 3 of their 5 starters and like 3 of the better ones. Like
I'm not.
This isn't.
I'm
like,
not saying that. I'm just saying
I'm not
the
saying
game is a vacuum. The game is a vacuum.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. But I'm in general like this should have been a fucking blowout. Like it should never even been this close to begin with.
It should have.
Another thing,
it's a bad loss.
The more we wait on this trade for a center or the signing, like Mo Bamba, I like the experiment. It's not gonna come to fruition for like a long, long time. Maybe not even this year. The longer if we had a true center, maybe we win this game. Maybe he like limits the JV to just 10 points in 23 minutes or 50. Like it's we keep shooting ourselves in the foot, not having this 7-footer, and it's costing.
Well, the
us big
deadline's
time.
in like a month. It's gonna start soon.
Yeah, but why do we keep wait? Why do we need to wait till the deadline? That's what
because
I'm
Dan, because
teams
prices
don't want
are
to
going to
trade
be
until
higher. Yeah, prices are going to be higher right now, and then when we give up an extra pick that you don't like, you're going to be like, Bobby, what are you doing? That's exactly what will happen.
Sam, I'll take any 7-footer at this point. It doesn't need to be like.
Okay, we just got Mo. We just got Mo for you.
Okay. Like a 7-footer who has played minutes in the NBA this season so far.
Who wasn't in the G League a week and a half ago.
Who wasn't in the exactly. Yeah. And isn't going to go -7 in 2 minutes.
Peyton Watson also played well. He had 24, 9 to 19. Jamal started off well, and then Scotty really took the matchup, finished 6 to 18, so he really did not shoot it well. Like you said, they only went 8 deep and really 7 in the second half because JV got hurt. So just like, how did we lose this game type of game? Really, really bad. We know how. Like the bench was abysmal. Um, like dude, Jacoby, Shed, Sandro, and Grady and Jameson, and so in battle combined to make 3 shots on 23 shots. So they were 3 for 23. Those 5 guys, dude, and that's not even counting CMB's 3 of 11. So the bench was just terrible. And all from beyond the arc, they were 0 for 18. Those guys. So I mean, yeah, Bi had a great game. Scotty triple double, awesome. When you get an actual zero from your bench, that's how a Jamal Murray and bum team can win a game on your home floor like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I bet
One
you
thing,
Bruce was like, told you motherfuckers.
yeah.
I wanted to beat Bruce so bad in this fucking
Yeah,
game.
Bruce
Man.
with 8 points. Yeah,
And he
Bruce.
was the last, I think, oh no, he had the second
No, Dayron.
least amount of minutes.
Dayron. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that pissed me off, our announcers, they kept fucking saying, well, the big man's out, but this team's still #1 in the league in offense. And I'm just like, okay. Shut the fuck up with saying that. They have Jamal Murray and Scrubs tonight. I do not need to hear that, oh, Denver knows how to, and they know their offense. Like, they know how to get it done. Like, oh my God.
Oh,
like,
that's why they're running 8 deep.
it's just that they said it more than once. And the first time I was like, okay, whatever, like, don't say it again. And then they said it again. I'm like, okay, I'm writing this down because that's such a stupid point to try and, like, excuse a Raptors loss because even though the Nuggets are without 5 of their top 8 players, like they're still one in offense, so like they're still a hard team to beat. And you know what's hilarious, Dan? We still I don't think have beat a top 10 offense, and we still couldn't do it against this Denver team that was missing everyone. So that was
But then you know what? This Denver team beat another.
They lost to
pretty good
Brooklyn
Eastern
last
Conference.
night.
Oh, they lost to Brooklyn, but the game before that, they beat another pretty good Eastern Conference team. I forgot who, without Jokic and all the same guys out. So maybe it's just maybe they're onto something and they're actually right. I forgot. Let me check. They did beat a pretty good Eastern Conference team, from what I remember.
They beat...
You know what? No, they didn't. They were beating the Cavs and they ended up losing. So I correct myself.
So we're their only win without Jokic. So
nice. That's good.
Yeah, nice.
On home floor.
Okay. Just want to wipe my hands with that one. It's funny, the last 2 pods, we've had the Wizards loss and this loss, but surrounded by, like, good wins. So It's like, overall, we had, like, a good stretch, but we've had, like, a pretty bad loss sandwiched in between. It's the way of the NBA, I guess, but just kind of funny how it worked out like that. But
I think our
do you have anything else?
Flipped.
Yeah.
On this,
Yeah. Do you have anything else on Denver?
It's pretty evident what happened. Nothing much more to comment on.
Okay. Last game for what we're going to go over. Jan 3rd against the Hawks. Raptors win 134-117. Neither team could miss a shot through 3 quarters. It was actually insane. It was 107-106 Raps after 3. Like, fucking wild. What are your first sort of takeaways from this one?
Yeah, very high scoring. Like, I don't even know. Like, it was such an interesting watch. Like you said, like it felt like everything went in the first half. And then I guess we just pulled away. Like in the
fourth
quarter.
The fourth
for
quarter.
sure we pulled away. But
like we won by 17 and we were up by 1 after 3. So
yeah.
That was the game right there.
Resource Shea shit the bed for them. And actually, what was your Resource Shea take? Like you said, you wanted to get into something.
It's just like whenever, so we've played them 3 times now, and to me, he's not stood out once. Like, he's just like, oh, right, like, there he is. I don't know. Like, Jalen Johnson, standing out. Nikhil, great game, standing out. Dyson, low-key stands out, because it's like a defender, and he's going to move the ball. Resource Shea, I don't know what does he hang his hat on? I don't really know what's like his thing in the NBA yet, and I don't think he knows that either.
According to Bill, he's a hard worker. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wonder how much longer he's going to stay in the starting lineup because I like this year especially. I thought this
Well,
was the
the
year
the
he
reports
might
have
take a
already,
jump.
yeah,
Yeah,
the reports are
go
already
ahead.
out there that they want to move him to Dallas for AD. So maybe they're going to keep him in the starting stuff till the deadline to see if they can get a trade with him in it. But um, we'll
What would
see.
that trade even look like? Because they got a match cap.
It'd
Like,
be
is
him
Porzingis going back
and
to
either
Dallas?
Trey or Porzingis as most of the money, and yeah, go from there.
The Trey thing actually kind of makes like, if I'm Dallas, that
I mean, if
intrigues me a little
Nikhil's
bit.
putting up 31 as a starter, like
Oh,
Nikhil
dude,
played
I'm
great
already
against us,
sold.
dude.
Oh yeah, I'm already
Yeah,
sold that.
dude, he's
Nikhil
averaging
as
like over
as my
20
one.
this year.
He's a
Did you
dog,
know
man.
that?
I mean,
Yeah, he's
I
been
did.
really
Yeah,
good.
he's a dog. Yeah. No,
All right,
I love Nikhil, man.
yeah. Let me go over some. So, uh, individual stats. Best RJ game, like I said, since he's been back. 29, 11 and 19. Really, really strong. Quick, 15 and 7, 5 of 13. So, still not shooting the ball great. He was a plus 20, so that was good to see. BI cooked this game, dude. 29 and 9, 11 to 15 from the field, 4
Wow.
stocks. Didn't even feel like he broke a sweat, really. Like, he was just a mid-range
Smooth.
assassin. They had no answer for him. We started seeing B too over Ochai, which I thought was interesting. Ochai only played 4 minutes. Maybe Dark was sort of done with the Ochai experience a little bit. We have seen him fluctuate who's in, who's out, and he will cut minutes if he feels that's warranted. Scotty, light 27 and 4. He was also 8 of 14 with 5 stocks. Um, but you just see like everyone shot the ball pretty well except Quick. Mamu almost
Dude,
triple doubled off the bench,
what a
dude.
fucking
13,
line
12,
for
and
this
8.
guy
I
with
know.
a
Four
steal and three
stocks.
blocks.
A team high plus 27. Like this guy is actually insane, Dan.
Just seeing that puts a smile on my face, knowing we're paying him the vet minimum. I have an
Oh,
ounce of guilt, but I'm fulfilled with joy because it's just like
it's
how
yeah.
this is one of
It's
the best
so
signings
good.
in our history, dude.
Yep, we've
It's
talked
only
about
been
it,
two and
man.
a half
We've
months,
talked about
dude.
it. It's so good.
Funny. Holy shit, this
Um,
guy's a dog.
It's so funny, dude. So it's like late in the fourth, and Mamu passes to Grady, and Grady bricks a three, and Jack Armstrong's like, "Grady, you got to hit that. We got to get Mamu his triple double." It was very funny and shit, dude.
And then Scotty's like, "Get
Um,
Gemini in the game."
so yeah, I mean, the offense was just obviously insane this game. Defense was terrible. We had some good stock numbers, but we forced. If I know, I just looked like the total turnovers were pretty close, but the second half it felt like we turned them over like every other possession in a little stretch there, which really built the lead. Um, Jalen Johnson played really well once again. He's obviously taken a huge step this year. I bet he'll be at the All Star game, 37 and 9,
Yeah.
4 9 from 3, 10 to 21. Dyson Daniels 20 and 12, 9 to 13, 4 stocks. So like an awesome Dyson game. And then Nikhil 31 points, 10 and 19. He had 6 3-pointers. Off the bench, only 13 points, but Vit Krejci was, I think that's your guy, 4 of 4 from
Sniper.
3. Yeah,
Sniper.
he was keeping them in the game when we
Mm-hmm.
were hitting shots. He would just come in, go curl around a screen, and hit from the corner. But yeah, like we said, like fourth quarter, we really turned it on. I think we had like a 12-0 run, and Atlanta couldn't recover. Atlanta's now 17 and 20 in the East. If I were to guess, like, if you had to tell me like rankings of teams I think will make a significant trade, I feel Atlanta's in the top 3 for me, maybe as high as 1, because they have the trade question. Porzingis has barely played for them, and yet they have like a solid core. So if Porzingis and Trey haven't really been like their record with Trey, I think is 2 and 8. They kept putting that on the broadcast. If you have all that money in 2 guys who are actively not contributing to your team, it's pretty interesting because you can turn that money into stuff that's actually going to help, and you already have a really strong core already. That's like your record's not great, but the individual performances have been really strong for these guys this year.
And you're forgetting arguably their biggest asset.
Who did
Like,
I? You know what I saw the other day? It was like Dallas is like determined to pry away the Pels pick from Atlanta.
What a report that is, man.
Oh, really? I
What
feel
the
like 28 teams are determined to do that. Like, it's just funny.
No, it's just Dallas actually.
Would you
Um,
if Dallas was like, okay, you don't have to give us many picks in an AT trade, but we have to have the Pels pick. Would you do that if you're Atlanta?
If
Let's say it's Trey, Risache, the Pels pick, and like a later on swap.
no,
You wouldn't do that if you're
dude,
Atlanta.
AD's still good. AD's still good. But
That's
like,
so good, man. That's
no,
funny.
man. Like that Pels pick is gonna be a top 5 pick. Pels are fucking horrible.
That's so funny, man.
Like, where do they finish? Do you think this year?
Oh, they'll be bottom 3 in the West.
Yeah.
Overall,
I think-
bottom 6.
Yeah. So they can't go lower than what's like the
7 or 8?
Yeah, like
It's 100% going to be a top 10 pick.
yeah,
With
no doubt.
most likely
In a pretty
top
good
7.
draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With as high as 1, they could. I mean, anyone could get 1. We just saw Dallas jump like 13 teams to get flagged, but
Yeah. Honestly, I think if
Anyway.
it's Reese Shea and Trey and then like a pick swap, that should be enough.
okay.
That's
So what
already
if it's
a lot.
Risache, Trey, and the Pels pick?
No. That's too much. Dude, is that okay,
That's
hang
so
on.
funny,
Face
man.
value, is that not more value than 4 first rounds for Desmond? And AD's better than
No,
Desmond.
no matter how
Well,
good one pick is, dude, that's not more value than 4 firsts.
But you're getting 4 firsts from a team that's going to consistently make the playoffs for the next like 6-7 years, whatever it is.
Yeah, but I don't know, brother. Like top picks can still bust out. Like I just want more kicks at the can, even when it should be a sure thing in this upcoming draft. But
Well,
I don't know.
Utah's had how many good first
Ugh,
rounds? Who's panned
God.
out?
Don't
Keontae
worry,
George
Danny
is a
Ainge.
late.
Danny Ainge has a plan. Don't worry, Dan.
Danny Ainge has had a plan for 4 years and nothing's happened. He came out guns blazing, making 2 really solid trades, and now it's just like, what the
You're
fuck
about
are
to
you
reap
doing?
the rewards of an Ace Bailey heater. It's coming. It's coming soon.
Oh God, Ace! I might just drop him now. Fuck that guy.
Okay, team stats from this game. Raps shot 53% from the field. Atlanta was 46. I bet before the fourth quarter they were both above 50 comfortably, but Atlanta obviously went really cold. Atlanta shot 44% from 3 on 40 attempts, basically, so they were really shooting it well. We were 39%, so no slouch either. We had 7 more free throws than Atlanta did. We had 14 more points in the paint than Atlanta did. And I guess that's like a Kongwu good center, but probably not a great, from what I saw, like rim protector center. Like we were just attacking. And again, fast break points, we were strong as well. I guess actually not even, because even on our, when we forced the turnovers, we kind of slowed it down a couple times. But yeah, just really attacked the rim in this one.
Yeah, I actually thought Okongwu came into the league as a rim protector. But
From what I watched, dude, because I watched the game right before we came on, and maybe just because every shot was going in for like both teams, so like you just don't notice defense at all. But I don't think he's that big, right? He's kind of a undersized sticker center.
6'9", I think 6'10".
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
he
I don't.
was actually on Chino Hills with the Ball Boys.
Yes, yeah, he's 6'10". He's 6'10".
6'10", yeah.
He's having a good year, like 16 and 8. But in terms of like protecting
Yeah.
the rim, I don't know if that's really a huge strength for him. And that's maybe
Maybe they
why
trade
they're
for
interested
Clint.
in AD. What? Clint? But
I
yeah,
agree,
no,
though.
just a solid win, and we're going for the season sweep tonight. Trying to go 4-0
Yeah.
against Atlanta, which would be awesome.
So with an AD trade, it's same starting 5. You just swap Reese Shea for AD, and then everyone goes down 1 a position.
No, I don't think you'd start a Kongwu and AD, even though AD would probably want that. But
But Okongwu can knock down the 3. I think it actually. I like to see how that works. Like Okongwu's.
well, that's what AD would want.
they
He'd
can
want to
both knock
start
down
at the
the 3.
4. But then
Actually, AD
Jalen's
can't
at the
really shoot
3.
the 3.
Like I don't know.
Jalen can play the 3. I think.
I mean, he went
He's only
4-9 from
6'8".
3 last night, dude.
Yeah, man.
So he can
Like he
shoot
can
it.
stretch the floor. He had 9.
He's
dimes.
good, man. He's fucking good.
I love JJ.
Yeah, he talks some shit too. Like, yeah, when they get rid of the Trey era and probably Porzingis too, and they actually fill that money with guys who can help actively. That's what the Atlanta team, like, that's the scary Atlanta team. Because coming into the year, it's like, oh, they traded for Porzingis, Trey and Porzingis. Little did we know, it's like, no. When those guys leave, the Jalen, Nikhil, Dyson, and plus more like good players with the money, that's gonna be the good Atlanta team when those guys
Yeah.
leave. But
Honestly,
they're in a very
since
interesting spot. Very
super
interesting.
interesting. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate what happened with the Porzingis thing because
Yeah, just
I
this
think he had
weird
a similar
sickness,
thing in
dude.
Boston.
Yeah, he
He
did.
had that towards the and like it's just
Last
like,
year's
I liked,
playoffs, he was like out like for a while.
and I like Tingus. Like I have no bad blood.
Yeah,
against
I
him.
have no
I
bad
want
blood
him to
against
be
him,
healthy
man.
or anything. And
Yeah.
I admired the experiment too with Atlanta, like the signing and everything like that. Or
It was
the
a
trade, rather.
trade,
It was
right?
a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't
It's the
get
Terrence
much. They didn't get
Mann,
much.
Brooklyn, and
That's
just a
right.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's interesting because since the DeJounte move, they've almost done everything correct. I'm
Agreed.
pretty sure like they haven't made any weird moves.
Nope,
signings,
I totally
whatever.
agree, dude.
So they still
And I
have
mean,
any picks left from that DeJounte deal?
Nikhil's been an awesome signing for them. He's been so good.
Oh, huge! That was one of the best signings in the offseason for any
Yep.
team, I think. Yeah.
No, dude, he's
no,
been
but
awesome.
I think they still have a pick swap or a pick left or something of the Pels from the DeJounte trade. So maybe they can give maybe not the unprotected next year, but one of the swaps in the future to Dallas, and maybe they can like disguise it and say, well, we'll give you a Pels pick, but not that one.
Oh my god, probably, man. Oh, our Pels. God bless our Pels, man.
Yep.
Anything else this game, or you wanna start previewing?
Yeah, let's get into the preview. Oh, one more thing, just before the preview. So, I don't know if I was looking at the correct source, but apparently Bi is ahead of Scotty in All-Star.
No,
voting?
you didn't see this. Scotty wasn't in the top 20. Like he wasn't even on the graphic.
Yeah, I don't even know how that's possible.
Ridiculous.
Like
It's ridiculous,
that's disgusting to me, dude.
Yeah.
And I think Bi would even say Scotty is
Vote
better,
Scotty.
More, dude. Yeah, vote Scotty. What the fuck are we
Vote
doing?
Scotty.
If you're Canadian or if you're an American with a brain, vote Scotty.
Well,
So
yeah. I get the Scotty era has largely been associated with losing. Like as a rookie, he came in with the Fred team, so like that team was like the 6th seed. We lost to Philly, but since then it's been just a rough watch. But that doesn't take away how good he's been this year. We're a good team once again. It's ridiculous. He's not even on the graphic. There's a very strong case to be made. He should be our all-star over Ingram. Ingram's been very good too, but I'd say overall impact, I'd say Scotty. It's ridiculous he's below some of these guys, and the fact he's not even on the graphic they post. Come on, Canada. That's what JB always says, the Gosman quote. Let's see it, Canada.
come on, Canada.
Come
Fucking
on,
go Canada.
I was saying that last night to Broom watching the World Juniors. I was like, come on, Canada.
Canada. We need Goss to do just a little segment for the Raptors, eh? Just
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
for the All-Star
Did
voting.
they bring him in for like a little Twitter 10-second video? Come on, Canada. Send
But they
Scotty to
make
the
him, like-
All-Star game.
But they make him like the video game graphic that they had at the Warriors. game.
Yo, well, no, I don't want to talk about that one
You
because
can
that was the
replace
Jalen
JB.
Brown one.
I know,
Yeah,
you can
fuck
replace
me,
JB.
dude. Well, and Big Perk. I want them both gone.
Oh,
Both
my God.
gone.
And then Perk doubled down after the game with that tweet. One of the Warriors gonna realize you need good players to beat good teams.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, let's preview. But yeah, vote Scotty. Ridiculous. He's not higher than he is. And Darko talked about that as well. Okay, Raps currently 19th in offense, so we've really gone down from the start of the year. 4th in defense though. So if you were to come into the year and if I said, what do you think will be stronger, our offense or our defense? No fucking shot either of us would say a Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett team would be better on defense than offense.
No.
You know, so like
I
very
don't think
very
Yeah.
no, like honestly, like that's a huge Scotty thing. Like obviously that's a huge Scotty stat. It's also a good Darko stat because like making the most. A Brandon Ingram team is 4th in defense, dude. Like, and without your starting center,
That's what I was
that's
gonna say as
awesome.
well.
It's really cool. So we're 12th in net, and now RJ's back, so the offense should start creeping up a bit more. So yeah, we played tonight against Atlanta again, who's 17 and 20. Kennard's questionable. Trey is out. Yak is still out. Atlanta's 18th in offense, 17th in D, 17th in net. We just saw them. It's fucking hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. We swept the Cleveland season series. That was only 3 games. If we can get this one again tonight, very very impressed. Obviously, with what I just read, Porzingis is back, so that will be an extra wrinkle Atlanta can throw in tonight.
And given how tight the Eastern Conference is right now, these games mean a lot when it's
All
gonna
the
be
games,
deciding playoff
yeah.
seeding. Of course,
Yeah.
but like especially against Cleveland, Atlanta, all the teams that are kind of in the hunt for that. Like,
Well,
4 to
Atlanta's
6
dropped.
range.
They're 10th now.
But they're gonna
17
they're
and
gonna hunt
20.
back, I think. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they'll hunt back though.
Yeah, I mean they're
Once
10th. We're 4th, but
Once
they're
the
only
AD
4
trade
games.
goes through.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we just saw the matchup. We both teams know it's the 4th matchup of the season. Both teams know what the other one's trying to do. No way the offense numbers are as good as they were the other night. So I'm interested to see if either team has some defensive changes. But yeah, it'll be regardless of matchup. It's just hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. It would be very impressive if the Raps get it done tonight.
Yeah.
Anything else
And quick
for Atlanta?
Well, just the side note, if the AD trade does go through, that would mean Dallas gets Reese Arche, Trey Young, AD.
Might not be Trey.
Well, sorry,
It might
excuse
not
me.
be Trey.
Excuse me. Okay, well, let's just say hypothetically it'd be Reese Arche, Trey. You can throw in Cooper in the mix because that was a deal with the NBA, and maybe a couple picks for Luca. Is essentially the return. Which
So
is funny
Luka and
because
Trey,
Trey and Luca have
and
already
Trey
been
traded again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Jan 7th in Charlotte. We got to get them back, bro. Charlotte 12 and 23. Con and Brandon Miller are probable for their game, I believe, today, so they should be playing on Wednesday. Cockbrenner's out, so he might still be out on Wednesday. Charlotte 12th in offense, 26th in defense, 21st in net. Dan, we are not going 1-3 against Charlotte this year. We are winning this game on Wednesday. That's happening. I'm not accepting 1-3 against the Hornets.
I'll break Con's ankle if we have to. We just have to get that win. You want forgiveness?
You love him too much.
That's right, I do. I can never. I'll probably go to his family dinner.
If anything, Dan, just rub some dirt in his eye.
I'll just get Bully to do it. I hear LaMelo's getting a new ankle tattoo.
Well, when we steal the ball from him, I just want a quick see a jump and then just run down the floor, dude. I think that'd be perfect.
Perfect.
Watch Spider-Man 3 because Bully Maguire is one of the best characters in all of cinema. So be sure to watch Spider-Man 3 whenever you can.
Yeah.
We know the matchups here. Again, this is the 4th meeting of these two teams, so each team knows weaknesses and strengths. Fucking put someone on Miles Bridges. Do not let him go for 30. Put a body on Con. Let LaMelo take 30 shots. Let's go. We have to win this game.
Let LaMelo beat us. That's my motto.
Honestly.
Like, he's an unserious player. Let him turn serious against us, and then it's better for the NBA. But do you think Scotty should guard Miles?
Who's he been guarding this matchup? Do you remember?
I think he's either on Bino or LaMelo when they do play.
Then yeah, I would I get they like Scotty is sort of like a helper, weak side like defender, but when Miles has cooked us twice in a row, like I just put him on him and just go from there. Especially
it's
with
also the best.
Go on.
No, it's just like in terms of stature, like size wise and everything, it makes the most sense to match him up with Miles.
Yeah,
and we'll just figure out the rest as we go. Like maybe Shed on Con. He's not going to start, but like
Shed won't start
when they're on the court. No.
Yeah, I wonder if CMB is now going to be starting for a minute or Darko's going to be flip flopping and see because he loves to do that, man. Like, I was wondering why he went CMB over Mamu against the Hawks, but it obviously worked out well. So he definitely likes to play matchup. He likes to play matchup in this stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cockbrenner's not playing, so he's actually been pretty good for them, especially against us. So yeah. I don't really care. Just get it fucking done. We're not going 1-3 against Charlotte if we're a serious team.
Yeah.
Anything else? Or are you good?
No, I'm all good.
All right. Last one of the week, Jan 9th at Boston. Tatum's still out, obviously. Boston is 2nd in offense somehow, 15th in defense, 3rd in net rating. I hate everything. We're 0-2 against Boston, and they've beat us twice on our home floor. Really shit. What are your sort of thoughts and big things you want to look at in Boston on Friday?
If we don't get this Boston win, I have No, I shouldn't say that. If we don't get this Boston win, I don't want to know what we're gonna look like when they do have Tatum against this team, because then they're just gonna be the clear-cut favorite in the East, and it's not even gonna be close. Especially after trading Holiday, Porzingis. Like if you look at the roster from this year to last year, it's actually a depleted Boston roster. Yet they just
100%. And Simons isn't. They don't even like playing Simons.
He hasn't done anything. Yeah. They
so like the guy they got for Giroux, they don't even like playing him. Just hilarious. But
yeah. So it
fucking
is
Derek White, Jaylen Brown's taking a step. It's just the worst thing ever, man. It sucks.
I remember they were like flirting with the D White trades before the season, and now they're
with us.
Yeah, I know.
With us.
Thinking. Another. Well, they would. I don't think that was always like a little tabloid. I don't think.
No, it was more so we wanted him. I shouldn't say they really flirted
we were floating
with
the
us,
rumors. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
You want the 9th and RJ? Give us a call.
Give us D White, and we'll consider.
And like no.
I love it, like the Raptors are considering. Like no, we would fucking drop our pants and do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like I said though, like if we can't get a win against Boston,
just have some pride, man. Have some.
Yeah.
This is a pride game. Like they've gone 2-0 in your home court. Yeah. They're fucking Boston. Like I know we have RJ as Canadian, and I don't even know if he'd care. But like Torontonians fucking hate the Boston teams. So have some fucking pride and go in and steal one back, because losing to that fucking leprechaun just drives me crazy, Dan. I hate it so much.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Fuck man, let's just punch them in the mouth in their home court and let's steal one back. It'd be huge in the standings too, like the whole game swing. That'd be huge.
Yep, yep. Because sort of, it's really the Pistons right now, the Knicks and Celtics their own tier, and then us leading the like mid tier of teams with like Philly, and Orlando.
The Knicks have been losing a little bit recently as well. Like I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility if we catch a heater at some point throughout the year to kind of be in that mix. if we can get a center and just ride a wave. So
yeah. Do you have anything else pressing, or are you good to sign off?
I am good to sign off, but guys, make sure to vote Scotty for the All-Star game.
Vote Scotty.
Please vote Scotty. He needs to be there this year, especially because he will feel devastated if he doesn't get in after all the blood, sweat, and tears that he's poured in this year. So, please.
Great point. We will be back after the Friday game. I'm going up to snowboard next weekend, so I imagine I'd bring my mic and we'll see what I can do. But because we have Philly on Sunday, so we got to go before that. But nothing else. Thanks everyone for listening. First pod of 2026. Hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve. Hope everyone's had a good start to their New Year's. Dan, I hope your resolutions have got off to a strong start. I have a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be great.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was good seeing you working the queue last night. That was a fun time. Shout out to the Canadian juniors. Exciting game. Too bad it came out on the wrong end. Welcome Kazuma Okamoto to the Jays. Really cool signing. That swing is going to be awesome to watch for the next 4 years. If nothing else, though, from my end, take us out, Dan.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Over and out.
Over and out.